but you really don't know. But I think I can help what you're looking for. 'Cause this is what we're living for. I mean, this is what we're dying to do. And really, I'm ready to touch you. So baby, I miss so much. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. Come on, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you how I want to make you feel. I'm ready to play. We can play this game all day. All day. Listen, you should know. No, you'll never be cold. Never be there. Feel it all in your soul. Last night I cried, tossed and turned. Woke up with dry eyes, my mind was racing, feet were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I have got into. Ran my 3 miles to clear my mind. It always helps me out. It's my therapy when I'm losing it, which is usually. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I can't get off this emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. Oh, I can't get off. Yesterday I told myself I was gonna be okay, gonna start a new day, truly happy. I was gonna take control of me, but eventually reality hit me mentally, physically, emotionally, and I opened my eyes and realized that I was still being taken for a constant ride on your ooh, baby, ain't nothing, and it was never healthy for me. Never good for me. Ooh, but I can't get it. Oh, emotions, roller coaster. You got me going up and down. Never good for me. Tired of you making up to me, then disappearing so suddenly. Up and down it goes, and I'm so you, it drives me crazy. I feel like you were made just for me, babe. Tell me if you feel the same way. Does it just feel so right? I don't wanna waste no time. If I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. 'Cause girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. When you're not here, you don't know how much I miss you. The whole time on my mind is how much I'm gonna get to make you feel so good, like you know I could. Tell me if you feel the same way. 'Cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. Girl, if I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. Girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? Yeah, babe. I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but for the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. The rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Don't you, baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful?
Hot summer days bring out that carefree fun, just like a caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. It's icy smooth with layers of caramel and whipped cream, all with a crunchy caramel sugar topping. Your happy is here at Starbucks. Order ahead on the app.
Gas is pretty expensive these days, which may have you instituting some drastic measures to save money, like giving your kids their haircuts, convincing them the Tooth Fairy is on strike, or curbing your cappuccino habit. See? Drastic? Join Walmart Plus and save 10 cents a gallon at Exxon and Mobil stations. Over 12,000 gas stations. So get that cappuccino, Mom. Become a Walmart Plus member today and save on fuel. Fuel discount varies by location and station, subject to change.
All those days and lonely nights are gone away. I never thought a day would come that we'd be more than friends. You made me smile, I was down. You turned my world around. The way you give me love feels right. Oh. You took that ease off my mind and put it behind. You were never on my knees, so baby, I love you so. I'll never love this way again. I love me so. Another man will never do. I love me so. I'll never love this way again. I love me some you. Another man will never do. Oh no. Just like a dream come true, I wish for you. I have never been so happy, my love so new. You opened my heart to a brand new start. I love there wherever you are. I won't let no one take you away. Yeah. You took the ease off my mind, put it behind. You were there, yes indeed. You're mine. You are baby. I'll never love this way again. I love me some you. Another man will never do. Oh no, I love me some you. Oh baby, I'll never love this way again. I love me some you. Oh, oh no no, 'cause you came along and changed my life. Told things would be alright, and they were things to baby. And I have a friend to carry on in the heart. How are you? Have a home, and I never wanna be alone. 'Cause I love me. I love me some him. Oh, never love this way again. Another man will never do. I love me some him. I'll never love this Trying to make it even more, you got me unbalanced. Guess my focus should be in control. Caught up in that flow. Baby, I already know. We know we should be. Something won't work. Caught up in that flow. Baby, I already know. We know we should be. Something won't work. Something won't work. Baby, you already know. Baby, you already know. Got me thinking good for you. Got me telling my mama and my friends all about my daydreams of touching, holding, kissing. As I'm sweaty with came right on time. Everyone in this song's gonna be about you. This song's gonna be about you. Everyone in this song's gonna be about you. My love for you. Everyone in this song's gonna be about you. Everyone. It's gonna be in this song's
They're fresh from the farm, and they all want to be Aldi's best vegetable.
I'm a tomato who's not here to make friends. I'm here to become pico de gallo.
They're cool. They're crisp.
Soup, salad, crudité. I'm an organic pepper that does it all.
They're vegetables, and they're judged by taste, color, and shape to meet our high standards of freshness before they make it to the Aldi runway. Aisle. Aldi. Shop differently.
I think we're in a time loop.
Because we get white hot ranch nacho fries every day at Taco Bell.
Yeah, every day is the same. Watch this. Bite, yell, honk.
We're living in a time loop.
Feast on the new White Hot Ranch Nacho Fries day after day. Grilled steak loaded on seasoned fries topped with warm nacho cheese sauce and the new White Hot Ranch.
Same bite.
Different day. Here comes the bong sound.
At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation which vary.
Sometimes I shave my legs and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depending on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. I'm not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be in the R.E. When I look in the mirror, the only one there is me. Every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be. And I know I created it and make no mistakes on me. My feet, my thighs, my lips, my eyes, I'm loving what I see. Not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. Not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be in the R.E. Am I less of a lady if I don't wear pantyhose? My mama said a lady ain't what she wears but what she knows. But I've drawn a conclusion, it's all an illusion. Confusion's the name of the game. A misconception, a mass deception. Something's gotta change. Don't be offended, this is all my opinion. Ain't nothing that I'm saying, Lord. This is a true confession of a life learned lesson I was sent here to share with y'all. So get in where you fit and go on and shine. Clear your mind, now's the time. Just all on the shelf, go on and love yourself, cause everything's gonna be alright. Not the average girl from your video. I ain't built like a supermodel. Myself unconditionally because I am a queen. Not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I can always be in the R.E. Keep your fancy drinks and your expensive minks. I don't need that to have a good time. Keep your expensive car and your caviar. All I need is my guitar. Keep your crystal and your disco. I'd rather have a pretty piece of crystal. Don't need your silicone. I prefer my own. What God gave me is just fine. Oh, I'm the average girl from the video. And I am a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. I'm not the average girl from the video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be in the R.E. Not the average girl from your video, and I lost track of time, but we had our...
We are listening to the Activate Your Metaphysical Powers, Telepathy, Astral Projection, Extrasensory Perception, 430.65 hertz. If you're not into this type of thing, then, now's a fine time to exit the stage left. If you are, then we are about to tap into this energy to find out what kind of messages we have here, what we need to work on, work through, and all that good stuff. All right. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Marissa. My good friends call me Miss Black. That is makes sense with beautiful looks, always created kindly. If you are able to see my face, then you must be a lovely supporter of Experience Black International, which is the home for OGs United. That stands for Organized Gods and Goddesses. Yes, you are appreciated. I'm going to say it one more time. You are appreciated. How about one more time? You are appreciated. Thank you. All right, so if you have not yet, I encourage you to check out marissablack.com, and the remote has been created to simplify navigating the headquarters. We have a lot to offer with the OGs United experience, the Goddess Lounge, the OG Lounge, as well as Miss Black's OG Network, which is our podcast platform of some phenomenal podcasters and show developers and musicians and artists and creatives, just, great people, working in media and production and all that great stuff that is so important, because that is where we get information, knowledge, inspiration, and the programming that we pretty much use to navigate through life. So we want to make sure that the programming is healthy and productive, conducive, prosperous, and all that great stuff. All right. So I'm just following the flow of the energy as I've been learning to do more and more gracefully as time progresses. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this reading for the behind the scenes footage for our that's not working out the way that I want it to, so we're just gonna leave it how it was. Looks a little crooked, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You better not be a Black Card member and be worried about petty stuff like that. All right, so I'm feeling pulled to start with our chakra alignment deck. When I pause and hesitate, I'm just trying to feel the energy, so that's all. All right. We have number 29, Spiritual Awakening. Third eye opening for sure. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have number 2, rebirth. Most definitely fitting. Look at the butterfly detail, the transformation, the growth, the balance, the harmony, the adventure, the light. Up with the spiritual awakening. I know what's up with it, but let's see what the book has to say. Because what do I know? All right. Let me clear my throat. Number 29, Spiritual Awakening, the Crown Chakra. You have pulled this card into your reality today as it's a powerful time of spiritual awakening. The whole planet and everything on it is waking up slowly from a big sleep. The ancients called it the time of the awakening. Our hearts are opening and expanding to experience a deeper sense of love and wisdom. This time is an important rite of passage for you, and you are waking to a deeper sense of your spiritual being. Your awareness is expanding, and your connection to the wisdom of the universe is stronger than ever. Sometimes this can be uncomfortable and challenging. However, always remember that through these challenges, you have ability to grow. You are being asked to let go of anything that is stopping you from experiencing this deep connection at present. It's time to discard old beliefs and bring in new ones that support your growth. Make sure to nurture this process by meditating, attending a weekly spiritual group, or reading books that can assist in this powerful process. Your vibration and energy is moving to a more refined state of being, and you are currently receiving divine messages and healing as you deepen your spiritual awareness. This can mark a great time of change where what you knew to be true is restructured and a whole new understanding is birthed within you. All good things take time, so be patient with this awakening and trust the process. This card can also indicate that the question you are asking or requiring clarity on has a big connection to the spiritual growth, and the answers lie within this new spiritual awakening. The affirmation is, I embody my ancient wisdom, and I am open to the divine spirit within. I'm going to repeat that. I embody my ancient wisdom, and I am open to the divine spirit within. Just sipping my tea. That's what that ghetto slurping noise was, excuse me. So yeah, I had a gentleman come to get his hair retwisted last week, and I don't know why I was moved to tell him this, but I did. I told him if anybody asked him what did he do today, to tell him that, you know, he was born again. And, you know, I was shampooing his hair. And that just was a thought that came to mind. All right. And we have rebirth here with transformation. So you saw doubt and service flipped over. I'm just going to go with the flow. I release the need to know all the answers. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers is the affirmation. And service. I feel good when I can help others. I feel good when I can help others. So what I'm picking up from this energy is the spiritual awakening is going to look and feel different for everyone. We all have different experiences. We all have different interpretations of our experiences. We're going to see them differently. We're going to feel differently about them. Now, gender has a part to play in it, and that is because of what goes on naturally within the bodies of, the opposite sex. So with hormones being a factor with everyone, male or female, that also plays a factor in how you feel energetically, and how you experience life. So a lot of people are going to awaken, spiritual awakening. We have 29. If you add that together, that's number 11. The twin flame number, we're coming into a time of removing doubt, wherever we picked it up in our life, whether that was in school, church, or at home, or in the community, in our family, however, wherever, the doubt where we feel as though if we don't know all the answers, then we can't do anything, we can't move, we can't live, we can't experience life, we can't grow, we can't evolve, we can't have more, be more, and do more, experience more. Doubt keeps people from, trying, make an attempt to, do the work on ourselves, within ourselves, And here we have service. I feel good when I can help others. When we're feeling bad, when we're in a place of darkness or lack of clarity in our mind, in our spirit, being able to do something to help someone else is going to naturally help you energetically with helping you to, also feel better by helping someone else. Now, I want to try and be as specific as possible, but not too specific for some reason. I can use myself as an example. As a natural hair care specialist, I provide, an experience to my clients where they come to me to get grooming services, to get their hair styled and cared for and so forth. So this is a service that I'm helping. When I do this and for my clients, they come in, their hair is, looking like it needs some love. And then I give it that love and they leave out and their hair is looking like they received some love. It looks great. They feel great. They're smiling. They feel more confident. They're getting compliments, and those compliments are making them, feel more confident and boosting them in some way, inspiring them some way. So, as a service provider, I'm just, like I said, using what I do as an example, but, even when I worked in retail, and shoppers, or, I was working as a cashier or on the floor helping customers, I felt it was my responsibility to do my best to help people and, show up professionally and, you know, with the right attitude, because no one's making me be there, and I am getting paid to be there. Even if I know that I'm worth more and deserve to be getting paid more, I'm still making a decision to be there, to get paid for my time, energy, and my work. So I might as well make the best of it, because I never know, you know, who I may meet at this cashier job that's not necessarily making the money that I want and need for my goals and aspirations, but it's a starting place. If I have that in mind, and which I had that in mind, and moved off of that, and, you know, stay inspired and stay, you know, positive and, you know, friendly as possible. I know that's hard in life when you've dealt with real life long enough, you know, to just show up and just be friendly with everybody, especially when you can see through people. But, you know, you gotta work with it and keep moving forward. So, service, you know, customer service. If you are in any job or any position where you're dealing with the public or you're dealing with people, you know, how you talk to people, how you interact with people is important, and making sure that we are respectful and considerate when, you know, we're doing whatever it is we're doing, when we're having to engage with one another. It's going to be the best practice now and forever moving forward, because, you know, a lot of people are awakening to the truth, and with awakening to the truth, you're realizing that, you know, the things that you've been told all your life, starting with, you know, the food pyramid tables that we got in elementary school. Lies started before then. So the conditioning, you were finding out that no, that wasn't for us. It was never for us. That's a hard pill to swallow, you know. So with that, it's a unlearning to relearn, and you have to be patient with yourself, because it can get, you know, uncomfortable. It can get frustrating. It can get, you know, defeating feeling at times. Could produce anger and disappointment, and because you put your, you know, trust and faith in these systems, you know, that were presented, you know, going into politics right now, jumping around to politics. But, you know, we put our faith into, you know, voting for what they call these presidents and Congress people, and, you know, thinking that they're going to have our best interests at heart, you know, that as citizens of the United States, that, you know, for the most part, do the best that we can with what we have to work with. And that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially. And, you know, to find out that we've done what we've been told, and then, you know, the people who told us what we were told lied to us to keep us in bondage, enslaved mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially. So a lot of people's health has been suffering as a byproduct of that. And, you know, health comes in the form of, you know, physical health. People notice when their bodies aren't functioning the way that they are accustomed to it when it's healthy and it's at its best. So that's where it happens physically for some people. Then it's mentally for others, where, you know, we're not feeling, you know, as clear in our thoughts, and, you know, we're not processing our thoughts as clearly and as effectively as we once did. Or there's more negativity bombarding our thoughts and our mind than once was. So it's a lot of things. It's going to look different for, like I said, everyone. But with technology, and its vast, you know, availability now. People are seeing and realizing things that they never knew existed or even could imagine existed. So people are finding out, you know, their strengths and their weaknesses, for starters. And it's, from what I'm hearing, you know, a lot of people aren't necessarily wanting to work anymore, which is understandable, you know, from the perspective of those that are saying it, being that they don't want to empower people. I think people do want to work. I think people want to have more, be more, and do more. But I also think people want to, you know, have more freedom in what that looks like for them and their families. And as human beings on this planet, you know, we have the right, the birthright, to do just that. So on the bottom of the deck, we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And, you know, if anyone can talk about this subject, ooh, y'all seen how that slid, then death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So I'm being moved to speak on, you know, this from a personal experience, because there are a lot of people experiencing loss right now, loss in the form of death. And I started experiencing death at a young age, where I was remembering it as a child with losing loved ones. So I started processing death at an early age. And it hurts when you see someone that you love, that you're used to seeing and spending time with, and, you know, having life experiences with, learning and, you know, teaching one another. And I'm thinking of aunts and grandparents and uncles, and, you know, even a childhood best friend, you know, that I lost. And each time I was affected differently, because the relationship that I had was always different. I've never been a cookie cutter person in no area of my life, really. I deal with things situationally, you know. So with that being said, grieving is something that I had to learn to do in motion, because I didn't have the affordability financially to just, you know, take breaks and, you know, just sit at home in the bed and cry, even though I wanted to. At times, you know, I had to cry on my way to work and wipe my face, and nobody never knew. All right, it's real life. A lot of people are experiencing that, and I'm only sharing that because somebody needs to hear this to keep from jumping off the bridge right now. I'm that kind of honest, and I'm here for that. So with that being said, you know, I get it. We're gonna learn how to be a better friend to ourselves, to me, be a better friend to me, Marissa. You be a better friend to you, whoever you are that's getting this message, and, you know, learning to appreciate the people in your life and the things in your life that you have to be appreciative and grateful for, you know, and don't just don't take it for granted, because people die every day and people lose things that they value every day. The same way that people are new life is brought into this world every day, and new things are born every day and reborn every day, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially. So with that being said, I'm being moved to, you know, since we got a lot of green action going here, see what's going on with the elemental goddess, especially being that I'm here in Columbia, South Carolina, and, you know, we had some supposed earthquake activity, you know, around 1 something this morning. And I was up for it. I felt it before it got here. I just didn't know what I was feeling. And, you know, what I had going on at the time before it happened was very interesting from my observation. I don't care to get into too much detail, but I'm just noticing some very strong connections with the elements and, you know, how I'm feeling. And, you know, my thoughts in my mind and the action with the wind. It's very interesting. So I'm just wondering how many other, you know, people are also experiencing said things. Whew. The star, the fool, and the three of air, the three of swords. All right. And then we have the king of wands, the king of fire on the bottom. All right, so I'm picking up on a creative, very wise, experienced, masculine energy that is healing heartbreak, or has healed heartbreak, a broken heart, through writing, through he's divinely led. He has a strong spiritual connection. We have this King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so this is who I'm talking to right now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who's embodying that energy. Creative, action-oriented, go-getter, spontaneous, can be aggressive, assertive, boss, a leader in leadership positions. Because we have friendship on the bottom with the star, the fool. He's youthful. He can be mature and wise, but he has a youthful energy, a youthful spirit. Very giving. He's overcome insecurities and doubt through writing, through creating, through I'm hearing writing because I'm getting swords, mental energy. I'm seeing projects that took team effort. I'm feeling a real innocence, like a purity, a pure energy here. This person is somebody that also gives a service by helping others become more confident, by overcoming their doubts and insecurities. And he's probably in the public eye. He's more than likely in the public eye. Yeah, it's a lot of cards, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so yeah, this boss, this leader, has most definitely overcome some obstacles. I'm seeing sleepless nights. I'm seeing lack of creative energy, struggle, self-sabotage, confusion, a lot of illusory energy. A lot of illusory energy here. Trying not to get distracted and caught up on, you know, superficial things. Trying to stay grounded. I'm feeling like saving here, saving and investing, being a wise steward of his resources, his money. Basically, he ain't tricking off. And I'm seeing that there may be a feminine energy around his energy that's having sleepless nights. Possibly it could be, this all could be him, and this could be his energy of overcoming sleepless nights, stress, mental anxiety, frustration, doubts and insecurities, feeling overworked and underpaid. I got that because of the service, and you know, yeah, overworked and underpaid. But he doesn't complain because, you know, that's what you sign up for as a boss. As a boss, somebody got to do it. So with that being said, it's important to make sure that you take time out to meditate, to reflect, to clear your mind, whatever that looks like for you, in a healthy manner. Because even though you've recently laid down some burdens, I'm feeling like you laid these down. If you haven't yet, you're about to, because this is the energy that comes with it. Right here, you're not giving or receiving. You kind of just like stuck, stagnant a little bit, you know. Even though you have the Fool here, the Fool is telling me that you had some inspiration, you received some inspiration recently that's helping you to come out of this doubtful energy and challenging you to continue being of service and allowing that to be reciprocated the way that it's going to be. Because you're most definitely, you know, aligned wise student that understands, you know, depression, sadness, misfortune, frustration, lack, friendship and foeship. Like, the experience has most definitely been there. Yeah, and then I'll just rotate this over, and we got the Four of Swords here. So, resting, recovering, taking time to do that, and not feeling pressured by, you know, friends and family, you know, people around you. Just, you know, doing the best that you can and making sure that people know that, and the ones that, you know, are the most important, you're gonna get better at communicating. You know, you're only one person, and I hope you know my heart by now. I'm doing the best that I can with what I gotta work with. We all as leaders have to, you know, be able to responsibly communicate that, because we're always gonna be needed somewhere for something. But if you're not taking care of yourself to the degree in which you need to, and taking that time to rest and rejuvenate and recover and restore and replenish, you know, that's what's going to lead to the doubts, the distractions, the illusory behavior, thoughts, actions that will leave you in stagnant, you know, could be stingy, stingy and stagnant, you know, situations. Either you up crying at night, restless nights, or the relationship has somebody else doing that. This looks like a very toxic relationship that hopefully is coming to an end, so that both people can heal and, you know, do what they need to do to be more healthier mentally and spiritually, so that they can be physically and financially as well. Yeah. It's time to heal. That's what the spiritual awakening is about. It's time to heal. All right? So, if you would like to book me for a personal reading, you can contact me at marissablack.com by going to the remote and scrolling down to OGs United. I have the Black Book where you can ask me a question. You can send me a message with your contact information that you would like to share and provide me with, to support me being able to communicate back with you. And there's also an option to leave a donation for any benefits that you may have received from the message that I shared here today, or any other time. Any donations that are received are greatly appreciated. They are all pretty much going back into building the platform and making sure that I do what I need to do to take care of myself respectfully and responsibly. I'm that kind of honest, because if, you know, we had people in leadership that were that kind of honest across the board, you know, things would look a lot different, and we would be getting a lot more done without the unnecessary BS. But everybody likes to wear masks instead, so here we go. Yeah, the money that comes into this platform is also contributing to make sure that I'm taking care of myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially, so I can be my best and do my best with what I have to work with to do that and help others. And here we go. This is our, what is this called? What did I say this was going to be called? This is the bonus reading. That's what this is. I just did a bonus reading today. All right. Explore the remotes at marissablack.com. Send me some feedback. I appreciate, constructive feedback with love, or just, just the love. It's all good to me. So till next time, we have some exciting things coming up, and I'm looking forward to the awesome people we're going to be connecting with to get these exciting things done. We have a lot going on, and fear and doubt and confusion is swarming. The water, the air, and everything else. So with that being said, we have to do our best to stay grounded, to stay focused, to stay kind to ourselves and one another, and, do the best to maintain our peace. With doing that, that's a better formula to kind of be able to manage whatever may show up on our plate from there. All right? Till next time, peace and love.